Somebody want to give me a clap sync? Well, I got to count first. It's going to be on go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, go. Perfect.
It felt synced to me.
I feel like going on go defeats the purpose. If you don't know when go is going to be.
That's the point.
What?
In the last episode, our newly fooled team descended down the thicket of vines to find the lost Cirrus citizen that Captain Rogers had risked his life for just a day ago. After being speared out of the sky as a beautiful eagle, Felix joined back up with his group in front of a hollow tree with an astral engraved sign posted to it. Afraid of an ambush, Penelope lit the timber on fire, engulfing everything inside and causing a sinkhole due to the loose, dead soil. Leaving a scorched earth, they continued east until Ironhammer spotted an illusion consisting of overgrown foliage not native to the island. Entering inside the cavity, they came upon a sparkling yellow shield encompassing 4 creatures. After inspecting it, a large man exited the bubble, ecstatic to see our 2 hill dwarves. Teamed up with Mop Mop once again, the muscular wizard explained that he had been protecting the family ever since they escaped the attack on Cirrus. Determined to get the family back to the safety of the outpost, the squad took down a pack of spying astrals, thanks to Stenwick's totally not annoying alarm. They now find themselves outside the grotto, with 2 conscious astrals covered in sticky slime, with one of them beeping ominously at an increasing pace. Welcome back to Retrograde, a D&D campaign by Fudge Droll. I'm your boy, D-Day. Joining me is Andrew Wakers.
Hello!
Ty Sheets.
Ow.
Ian Jones. And Jesse Wagner.
I thought we were just making annoying noises.
I just got a full barn today.
Gross.
So you 4 are all together outside that cave with Mop Mop, the boy, and the 2 women still inside the tiny hut inside that cave. And like I said, you just have those 2 remaining astrals left, and they're covered in the slime that Penelope sent out last game. One has 2 broken legs, and the other one is beeping.
Well, we have 2 of them now. Let's take them in before more show up.
Hey, let's wait for that beep in this stab.
What is that?
Okay, you know what? New plan. You go pick them up.
Penelope, do you want to help?
We'll wait over here.
You can grab the beeping one.
They're stuck together, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. I threw the sticky one on top of the not sticky one.
Seriously, we're wasting time here. Can someone? I can grab one of them, and someone can grab the other, and we could just maneuver them inside.
Yeah, I'll come help you.
I'm going to put my weapons and things away and grab whatever extremities I can.
I'm going to cast Enhance Ability on Penelope because I like him more. So if one explodes, I want him to survive. I'm going to give you Bear's Endurance. So you're going to get 2d6 temporary hit points. You get 8 temporary hit points and advantage on Constitution checks for however long this lasts. For an hour, or when I decide to stop concentrating on it.
Thanks, man.
Well, just in case.
So then can I have you 2 roll, I guess, strength checks?
15.
12.
Yeah, you 2 are both capable enough to pick both of these broken astrals off the ground and get them into the first carved out area of this cavern. Does somebody want to roll me let's do wisdom check.
Ooh, I'm pretty wise. I'll roll a wisdom check.
Felix is very wise. He's rolling.
Okay, I'm not that wise. I got a 10.
I'm even less wise. I got a 6.
Well, we tried.
Yeah.
You guys are at least able to realize that you've got, just from the consistency and the speed of the beeps, you've got probably about 30 seconds to a minute remaining.
Oh, so we know they're going to explode.
Yes.
Oh, we know they're going to explode.
Yeah, you figured that out last game.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't know if we knew.
Yeah.
Then why the fuck did we drag it in the cave?
Wait, where are they? Are they in like a house now? Like in the middle of
The cave where Mop was.
Oh, they're in the cave, right? Shit.
They're inside the tiny hut.
Right. They're in the hut.
Yeah.
Are other people in the hut with them?
Yeah, everybody else is in the hut with them. We went over this in the intro.
I don't listen to the
To be
intros.
fair, Stenwick has never heard anything like this before. So Top Knot would understand this.
Okay, so Stenwick, you have an out. Nobody else is paying attention, though.
Friends.
Yeah, I think someone should definitely keep an eye on the entrance if that's what you're thinking, just in case more of them come behind.
Let's all leave the hut.
No, let's drag the one that's beeping back out into the fucking street.
What's happening?
Grab that one that's beeping and take him back outside, please.
Okay, Penelope. Okay, we're gonna get back out. Can we separate the two of them?
Yeah, 15 seconds.
Can we separate the two of them?
Yeah, no time. Hurry up. Top.
We drag them out.
Both of them again?
They're connected, aren't they? They're glued together.
That's the question, Penelope. Are they able to pull them off? I figure with enough effort you could.
Where are they stuck together at? Just like cut that part off.
I mean, the one was covered in slime, and I threw the other one on top of it. So.
Just sandwiched.
This is the longest 30 seconds.
Yeah.
I mean, they could technically break out of it. They just need to make a Constitution saving throw and they have to beat 16.
But can we break them apart?
I'm going to say if you guys can roll strength greater than 16.
Yeah.
We don't have time.
No
time to pull them apart. Get them out, both out. While he's trying to pull them apart, I'm leaving the tiny hut.
Well, we're not in the hut, right? We're outside of the hut, aren't we?
Right. The hut is inside the cavern. That's separate.
I thought you put them in the hut.
No, the cavern.
I go into the hut.
I'm pulling the beeping one away, but Penelope, is still holding on to the other one.
Yeah, we're just gonna try and pry them apart, I guess.
How much time do we have left there, Derek?
We'll figure that out once both of them roll me a strength check again.
Well, that's going to determine what I do next. So
I rolled a 12.
I rolled a 19.
Oh, nice.
Oh no. I just get pulled toward you. I think we explode.
No, you got lucky enough. That was a high enough roll.
I don't give a shit what happens to you guys.
Stenwick, you almost lose your balance, but Penelope is able to pull hard enough that Stenwick, you are now holding the one beeping in your hands. Felix, you can tell you probably have about 20 seconds.
cast meld into stone.
Just you? You just turn into a gargoyle?
He turns into
We're in a cave,
disappears
right?
into like the cave.
I'm gonna sink into the, like Homer disappeared into the bush.
Okay, you and Ironhammer are fine then.
And I'm just dragging the body away.
19, 18, 17.
Okay, wait.
You counting down? What was that?
20 seconds left.
Yeah.
I peek my head slightly out of the door to see what's happening. Like just so you can just see my eyes.
Once I get it a little bit out of the cave, I'm just gonna. I don't know. I don't know what to do.
Well, first, Penelope, what are you doing?
I have the non-beeping one, so I'm going to try and take that one into the hut.
Okay, so Penelope, roll me an athletics, and Stenwick, roll me one as well with disadvantage.
14.
9. What's happening?
Guess I should have given you the temporary hit points.
You just told me to carry him out of the cave. What do I do now?
You take 62 points of damage.
Yeah, let's explain everyone's position real quick, just to clear things up. Ironhammer is currently inside the tiny hut,
Talking to Mop
with Mop and the other family.
Yeah, me and Toby and Mop.
Felix is staring with just his two weird eyes, just looking out of the cave as he's just in stone.
Can I see as...
No, you can't actually see.
Oh, you don't see anything.
You can hear muffled sounds, I think is how it's described.
The way I envision it, I just like disappear in between the stone. Like I just become stone.
So you're just in another plane, and we're gonna figure out who survives.
Well,
if it explodes, he should be able to hear it, I would imagine.
Oh,
I'll be able to hear a muffled explosion, and then
come back out.
To come out. Yeah.
Penelope, you are able to dart away and jump into the cavern with this crippled astral, as what you see is Stenwick doing his best.
Is he within 30 feet of me?
Yes, he is.
He's doing his best.
Doing his best.
I want that on my gravestone.
Well, he did his best.
So anyway, that's my note for the gravestone that you guys are going to be setting up in about 10 minutes.
I got to revivify now, buddy. We can do this over and over.
So Stenwick is within 30 feet of you. Did you want to do something?
Well, I have a plan if the bomb goes off, but I have to wait for the bomb to go off to do it because it's a reaction.
The bomb is going off right now. So what you see, and I guess Felix, what you hear is Stenwick. He throws the body. He tries to throw the body, but almost as if he's covered in a load of gum. He throws it, and it ricochets right back and sticks to his chest again.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
But he is able to rip it off, and as a cool guy, not looking at the explosion, dashes towards the cavern. However, the body explodes in a heap of just fire, and it is slowly licking at Stenwick's back. Penelope.
I'm going to use my cloud rune, which pretty much it opens up a portal to block an attack. So the flame would come, it would hit the portal, and then I actually transfer it like away from Stenwick, so he's not going to end up taking any damage.
What the fuck is going on?
Let's have you roll with just one dexterity.
10.
I'll say you are able to get this spell off. However, just because it's last second, you aren't able to get the accuracy entirely correct. So your portal opens up behind Stenwick, absorbing most of the fire and explosion and smoke. However, Stenwick, it does rip your back up a bit, and you take 15 points of fire damage. However, the rest of this explosion is sucked in by the portal, and you are safe from the entire blast.
Oh, fuck. What was that? Shit. All right. Let's. Everyone's going to see that. We need to get out of here.
And Felix, you definitely heard that.
I'm going to step out of the wall and then...
Who's dead?
Yep. Did we get rid of that annoying guy?
You see Stenwick laying on his face, groaning.
Oh, man.
I feel the explosion from the tiny hut.
Oh, yeah. You all could hear the explosion and feel a rumble.
Okay. I walk back out once the rumble's done.
Is Stenwick on fire still? Like, was he on fire?
Actively burning.
Yeah, like, do we need to put any fire out that's on him? Because if so...
Because I can do that.
Yeah. One of those funny ones where it's it's a small fire on his back. It's not increasing, but it's just not going away.
Felix, do you want to go pee on him to put it out?
I wasn't going to pee on him, believe it or not.
Whoa.
What else would you do?
I wasn't expecting that.
I have create water.
Isn't that peeing?
That's just a bodily function.
No, I have this spell created destroy water. I can create 10 gallons of water either in a container or as like a rain. But
can you make like a tiny little rain cloud just over the little fire?
Yeah, that was my thought. But also now it would seem more like Felix just to walk up and pee on him. So Felix walks up.
What is it with you pissing on my characters?
Just lets loose.
You kind of bring it on yourself, I think.
It's all right. It's sterile.
As I'm standing, can I uppercut his junk?
Roll to hit.
As
a reaction, uppercut. I want to roll to dodge.
Sure.
I only rolled a 10.
11.
So Stenwick, you now your back has been peed on and you missed your uppercut.
And because I was midstream, I'm going to assume that I either peed on your hand or in your face because you moved.
I did toward
And
you.
I moved.
Just to make sure he's okay, I'm going to throw the stone of healing at him too.
Okay. Rolled a hit.
17.
Oh, that hits me.
Okay, you take 3 points of damage and 4 points of healing. You're welcome.
I'm just gonna pick the rock up. What is wrong with you people?
Hey, you feel better though, right? Slightly better.
We're gonna talk about this when we have some time, but right now I think we have bigger priorities.
Can I have my rock back, please?
I'm just gonna toss the rock back to him, and then I'm gonna start jogging back toward the dome.
Thank you.
We should keep one or two of us out here just to be able to keep an eye on the entrance. I can stay out. That's fine. Although I am hurting a little bit.
I guess I have to be at the thing because I'm going to cast tongues on it, right?
The dome is around a corner, right? It's like the cavern, and then there's like a corner, and then the dome is at the end.
Yep, exactly.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay at the corner. Who's staying?
Is the other one like tied? What did we do to the other one? Is he tied up or is he unconscious?
Now,
It's like barely conscious because it's both of its legs are broken and it's covered in the slime.
Right.
You basically you can picture like the one in an Illuminique. It's not going to get up and do anything, but it's not dead yet.
Dead. Right. Okay. Well, are we gonna put it in the hut? The hut's quite crowded right now.
I thought that was the plan.
Yeah, I thought that was what I was doing.
Should we kick everyone else out of the hut? Are there like 5 other people in the hut still?
Yeah, mop and the family.
We have it under control. Just tie it up. Well, you guys figure it out. I'm gonna limp over to the corner and just keep an eye out on the entrance. Prep my weapons just in case. So is it nighttime? Oh no, we have the daylight spell. We have the daylight spell that Felix had cast.
Yes. However long that lasts, about 45 minutes then.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep an eye open so I can see.
All right. Yeah, and you haven't noticed anything. And then you other three, what are we doing with Stubby?
I guess we'll drag him into the tiny hut.
You drag it in, and Toby, the little boy, just screams.
Hey, calm down. I hate children. I guess I'll tell the family. Might be best if you go outside. The pom-pom, you can stay because you're like a cool wizard.
Mop will wave them on, and the two women will pull Toby out of the hut. But you can see Toby just looking back, just entranced the entire time. But they finally exit.
You think I should give this guy a little bit of healing juice since he's barely conscious?
The astral? Absolutely not.
I mean, does the astral look like it's in any way conscious enough to maybe speak if I cast tongues on it?
We would not consider this thing an animal, correct?
No, this is vaguely humanoid. And Ian, I'd say it's obviously still alive. It's still moaning and kind of groaning in its own language.
I think we should tie him up. I'll give him a light little healing tap and it'll be tied up. It'll be fine. And if he's going to talk to us, he might be more inclined to talk to us if we don't completely treat him like shit.
See what information we can get out of it.
All right. Well, I'll cast tongues on it first. Then I'll walk up and cast tongues on the astral.
Ian, I'll just need a constitution from you for the tongue spell.
It's going to be a 14 plus something. Or 17.
So, Ironhammer, you go up to this creature laying on the ground inside the tiny hut, and where do you touch it?
I guess I just touch him on the head, pat him on the head. Just a little, good boy.
You pat the creature on the head, and it...
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
Casting tongues, you immediately feel woozy. You immediately feel like you're not really in your body anymore.
Oh.
You're able to withstand the feeling of an intense panic attack setting in over you. As you in your mind, you can hear this thing as you normally do with its broken, unfiltered language, just repeating over and over a single phrase. If you could roll me a wisdom.
15.
The only word you're able to make out before... Do you guys watch The Mandalorian?
Yes.
Did you guys see the newest episode?
Yes.
Ty hasn't.
Ty hasn't. Okay.
It was really fucking good. Best episode of the season.
Was it? We'll talk about it later.
It was very good. But
it was very good.
what I'm going to say is...
mister, let me forget the most important thing I have for no reason besides plot convenience. Never mind, continue.
Okay, I get what you mean.
There was that.
I get it. All I'm going to say is the force field. Picture that.
Okay.
You reach your
Why didn't
hand.
you just say force?
Yeah, you could have just had a big blue force field.
Just because I thought it'd be cool to relate, but now I'm fired up because of Ian.
Now I'm upset that you reminded me of this episode.
Reaching your right hand out, you pat this thing on the head, but you are immediately forced back.
Get PP'd back.
After you get the word invasion.
Invasion. So that happened the first time I tried to touch him. Did that happen? You know, is this like a different? How far do I fall over again? I like a turtle on my back.
No, not that far. You're all right. This thing is just like kicking around, having a fit.
Maybe we shouldn't touch him.
But this didn't happen when Ty or Andrews or Penelope or Stenwick
When they touched him? No, because Ironhammer used tongues.
Okay, so it was the fact that we were trying to cast a spell on it that it like used this
some sort of defense or something.
Defensive mechanism.
Did the spell? Can I tell if the spell worked? I guess I can tell. I say hello.
I guess I should clarify. When you were pushed off, the spell ended.
Oh, okay, I don't say hello.
Basically, from everybody else's point of view, you didn't there were no words uttered. You touched this thing, the spell worked. It was all in your head, and then you were forced away. But you did get that one word.
Okay.
But to them, they just saw you just standing there and to get pushed back.
Well, it told me invasion. That's all I could get from it.
These things are the predator.
Or are we the predators?
No, they're predators. They fucking blow up when they're hurt. They're invading and they're hunting people. Derek, you cheap content stealing bitch.
God damn it.
We need to cover ourselves.
I immediately take my armor off and cover myself in mud.
They can't see me.
I'm invisible.
Get to the chopper.
Actually, as an aside, I watched that movie like a month ago. And I think my favorite scene in all of cinema is when the one guy thinks he sees it and just starts shooting into the jungle. And then literally every single person, they have no idea what he's doing. They all just stand next to him and also just start shooting. And that goes on for 5 full minutes. Of just a bunch of that's the most 80s fucking thing I can imagine in any movie. It's just a bunch of really shredded guys just shooting machine guns for a full 5 minutes. No dialogue. Anyway, invasion. Guys.
Yeah, we really went off the rails on that one.
Ironhammer, you were still on the ground.
Are we being invaded or did we invade?
Or we might be invading. Who was here first?
But
good question. Chicken or egg,
we have to think back to the attack on Cirrus. Is that the invasion that they're referencing? Or are they responsible for that?
No, they couldn't, because the Astral in Illuminique was 100 years old.
And after Felix's moment of lucidity, he turns around and just walks away.
I asked Mop Mop his opinion. Mop, what's your opinion?
I'll answer, but what exactly? Just in general, or I think there's a lot that's been going on. Yo, shit's whack, dude. I don't know.
Dude, what do you think invasion could be referencing? When did people first start seeing these astrals? Mop, I ask in character.
Has Mop ever seen these creatures before this point of being attacked?
I have never seen these things before. Honestly, my first encounter was here in the Hanami Forest. I have no idea who or where they came from. I don't know what invasion they could be talking about. I mean, you're right. It could be Cirrus, could be here. I figure we should just get back to the outpost as soon as possible.
So what do we do with this one? I say kicking it lightly with my boot.
No, don't touch it. Maybe we should keep trying to talk to him. I can cast tongues one more time and see if I can get a different word.
Does Penelope still have that potion?
True, we could try and force feed it the potion.
Yeah.
So that it understands you guys?
Yeah, we'd have to split it. So like one of us would drink half and the person would have to, or the Astral would have to drink half so we could understand each other.
Right. Can give it a try. Any volunteers?
I'll do it.
Yeah, who's our most muscular that we could like hold this thing's fucking mouth open, jam the potion in its throat?
Probably Penelope.
Yeah, probably Penelope. And remember, you have advantage on Constitution checks since you're still under Bear's endurance.
Yeah, I'm gonna drink half, and then I guess do one of you guys want to take the other half of the potion, and I'll try to hold open the Astral's mouth.
I'll take the potion and walk up to the Astral.
Penelope with a strength roll.
Nat 20 and 23.
Hey,
Oh, yeah, man. You get this thing's jaws unhinged and you
rip the
it
jaw
apart.
straight off.
It's so dead.
Wait a minute, did he just rip its face in half and kill it?
What?
That'd be fucked. No.
Sorry, guys.
No, I mean, like Jaws of Life. You just got this thing just craned open and it's not moving.
All right, I'm going to take the spell or the potion. I'm going to stick the neck of the bottle, like basically to where I can see like its esophagus starts and just dump the rest of the potion in.
Yeah, you already took some, didn't you? Or
I took it.
Penelope took some.
Penelope took it. Okay, got it. All right. Yeah, I mean, you just shove this vial in its throat. It doesn't even sound like it's swallowing. It's just gagging the entire time, but it eventually goes down.
All right, I'm going to remove my hand from the mouth.
Yeah, I'm gonna let go.
Yeah, you're all set now. Potion's in its mouth, and Penelope already took some. I mean, it's still growling, but you should be all set now.
I don't know. What do I ask him?
Ask him his name.
Yeah, I'll ask him what his name is if he has one.
It's Fred. Roll me a Constitution, and you get advantage.
10.
That's with advantage?
Yeah.
Oh,
God.
fuck. Well, shit, son.
3.
Yeah, I mean, you ask it this question, and it just looks kind of puzzled for about half a second, and then you get blown back. You're not touching this thing, but physically you get pushed back to the wall. You get no answer for whatever reason. You don't know what it could have been.
It didn't make a noise or anything?
I mean, yeah, I'd say it screeched.
Can I make that same noise at it? Because, that's... I asked its name and it said that, so... maybe I just don't, yeah.
Roll me a performance.
Like a pterodactyl.
15.
Roll me another Constitution then.
You still have advantage. The advantage lasts the entire time.
19 plus 1, so 20.
Yeah, this time you can recite its screech back to it, and you are not blown away. You can stand your ground, but it just looks up at you. It just keeps screeching even more. It's not even really, to you, it doesn't seem like it's even comprehending what you're saying.
Are you getting anything?
I'm not getting nothing except for these screeches.
Felix, roll me a perception.
I shall perceive everything. Nat 20. Hey.
He called it.
I see the truth.
Which my perception is also a +6, so it's a 26.
That's a very good roll because you notice its finger.
I notice its finger.
You notice its finger heading towards the, I'm going to say, side of its waist. Not E.T. I saw what that was.
So noticing this, I'm going to immediately cast Entangle, trying to like pin it to the ground to keep its arms and legs from moving.
Oh.
As you notice its hand hovering towards its waist, you cast Entangle as vines sprout out of the stone and grip its, not even its legs, because it doesn't have legs anymore, but its wrists to the ground.
What's wrong with its? I thought we just broke them. I didn't know we took them off.
It's crippled.
Lieutenant Dane, you ain't got no legs.
God, can you just stop stealing from popular films?
This thing is obviously visibly pissed. Felix, even with that roll, you can tell it was going towards the self-destruct button.
So I noticed that it was going toward what was it going to press? Like, is there a box on its person? Because if so, thinking back to our dear friend Topknot, I would like to try to remove this box to see if, because we're going to see him again, and I know he would enjoy this. And touching my hat, I think fondly of my little buddy that.
Okay, so for this, I'm definitely going to need a roll.
Okay.
Give me just a general dexterity.
A general dexterity. 8.
With an 8, I'm going to say you're able to see a small box on the side of its waist. You can tell that's probably what the device is that's powering it, and you get up close. However, this thing is still thrashing around, and you're afraid if you try to take it off, it could set it off prematurely.
Okay. Lord knows we don't want any kind of premature detonation.
Pom-Pom, do you got any ideas to talk to this guy? Any spells? You're a sheep. Sheeps know things.
No, I think you've got the idea, or as much of an idea as we have. Why don't you try the tongue spell one last time?
I mean, yeah, I feel like the tongue spell kind of works, but we need someone who's not like stronger than. Yeah, I'll try it again, I guess, with Pom-Pom's suggestion.
One more Constitution.
Oh, that one was not great. That is an 8.
You're inspired. However, patting this thing on the head, almost immediately you are pushed off of it. It's not as intense, but as if like two positive sides of a magnet are trying to touch.
Right. I mean, if we could find someone who's like a stronger spellcaster than me, if we could somehow get him to them, but I think that's the best I can do for now.
Mop will go, let me give it a shot.
My boy, can I cast before he tries? Can I cast guidance on him?
Yeah, if you want to.
I do so. Oh, it's for an ability check, though. I guess a saving throw wouldn't really make a difference. I cast guidance on him anyway as a cantrip.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
Mop actually rolled pretty well with his Constitution. So he will bend down and pat this thing on the head, similar to Ironhammer, and cast tongues. You can see him straining quite a bit. He's a powerful magician, but he is still quite young. After about 2 minutes or so, he breaks free. You can see sweat. His face is red. And he looks at you three in horror, and he doesn't even say anything. He's just almost in like a shock.
You all right there, buddy?
We need to kill this thing.
Why? What
Are you
did
sure?
what did it tell you?
I don't know if I can believe it.
Well, lay it on us there, big dog.
Yeah, we're at the class, Mop.
You guys know the name of this continent, right?
Remind
Wait.
us. Because it's like,
Of course we do.
Mordor,
Do you
right?
know?
Yeah, Muldoon.
Oh, Muldoon. That's right.
Muldoon. Yeah, we knew that. You passed the test.
It's like Captain Bard again. It said 3 words. Muldoon, our home.
So did we invade their home? Or are they invading their own home?
Have I noticed anything this time since I've been?
Stenwick.
Having a good time outside. You can play with Toby. You and Toby are hanging out.
Yeah, because Stenwick is so good with children.
You can notice there's a couple of forest animals walking around, and you can even tell they're surprised that it's like this bright out because it's like 3 a.m. But other than that, there isn't any other indication of an astral.
I'm just gonna remain where I am.
Mom-Bop's gonna say, "Are you guys ready to go?"
I guess we're pretty much done here.
Well, if so, what are we doing about this thing? Oh no! I saw the smile.
Can I just say, I got this, and then take out the sword and just come down on it?
And swing it.
Swing my sword.
Swing my sword.
I swing my sword.
Are you going for the head?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, just a clean follow through. Yellow.
Good form.
Good form. Yellow blood bubbles out of its 2 exit wounds at this point.
It's a job well done, guys.
Good job. High fives all around.
Yes and no, you guys are left with the 4 survivors. Dead astral. Well, 4 dead astrals now, and 4 words. Invasion, Muldoon, and our home.
How far is it to the outpost from where we are?
You will get there by morning if you decide to leave now. That is.
How light is, like, how far does the daylight extend? We would eventually lose it, right, as we went further.
Yeah, the very furthest is 120 feet of dim light.
I mean, me and Ian have dark vision, so.
Mop will exit the hut, then go over to you, Stenwick, and say, I think we're ready. Are we all set to head out?
I think
Yeah.
we're ready.
Yeah.
He will drop his bubble.
Seeing the bubble go down behind me, and now I see everybody. What did we find out?
We're not totally sure.
Yeah.
But,
More questions than answers, really.
either we're invading or they're invading.
Invading.
Aye.
What happened to the creature?
Well,
And
She's
I
dead,
can
Jim.
see it. I can see it laying at their feet. Never mind.
got Penelope.
Are we moving out then? I'm not going to be able to see very well.
Hey, does Penelope have dark vision?
It is not.
I'm going to walk up and touch Penelope, and I'm going to cast dark vision on him.
Whoa.
What?
That's what it's like for you guys all the time.
Did you tell me that you were casting it, or did you just like come up and tell me and all of a sudden?
All right. Are we moving out then? If so, I have a couple of these bottles of light in them, but it's going to draw attention to our position.
What I can do is because half the people we're with can't see it. I'll cast light on my shield, and that way, at least if anything tries to attack us, it'll be attacking me, and I'm a pretty beefy boy. So my light, it'll cast a 20-foot radius of light and an additional 20-foot radius of dim light.
Oh, fuck, and I wasted a 2nd level spell slot with dark vision on Penelope.
And I'm gonna
now we're
color
using
the
the light.
light. I'm gonna make the light red, so that way, like when I turn it off, our night vision won't be fucked.
Right. I'm going to be right behind Ironhammer then, because I have like my ranged weapon.
Our party of 8 can start off back on the trail again. The sun starts to come up as you guys come upon that smoldering tree now. If you guys want to take a look or anything, but you can notice it on your right as you're heading back to the outpost.
We should get these survivors back to the outpost and then maybe come back here and check.
Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea.
You don't notice anything different about it. It's just obviously a small flames, but nothing new. 2 things. Penelope, can you roll me a wisdom? And Felix, can you roll me a perception?
11.
22.
Getting pretty close to the end of the trail, you can see the outpost in sight up ahead. Penelope, what you are overcome with is a wave of memory. The feeling that you had trying to communicate with the astral being pushed back reminds you of a time not too long ago in the tyrant's base. The feeling of grabbing the potion from the lab coat. During this, Felix, you notice movement in the brush to your left.
Interesting. Turning to my party, I'm going to kind of throw my hand up like Navy SEAL style, closed fist, 2 fingers, and I'm going to point at the brush where I noticed the movement.
First, roll me a performance.
How many of us see this? Him doing this?
Hold on, that's a thing.
He's in the very back.
7.
You think you're throwing up like informational hand signs. You're just like this. Guys, look at this. And you guys see Felix just kind of do some magic tricks.
What is he doing?
Hey, save your tricks for when there's a crowd and we can make some money.
I'm going to say, hey guys, I noticed some movement in the brush over yonder.
Oh, is that what that meant?
Yeah.
I turn to look at the brush over yonder.
You all can see movement.
Does it look like the movement that we moved before with the astrals? Similar movement.
Exact same movement.
I'm readying my hand crossbow.
I
In
tell
anticipation that it's the Chungies, I'm just going to yell out, "Eh, baby."
No, that makes the astrals angrier.
The movement stops. From the brush, you hear, "Eh, baby."
It's these things again.
Felix, roll me a dexterity.
Gosh darn it.
The weird thing is we're going to see their arms come out of the bush before we see their bodies.
Or before we see their bodies. Oh, sweet. 18.
You narrowly avoid, it looks very athletic. You see a hand pop out of the bush. You know exactly what it is, and you're ready as you duck a piece of poop coming towards your head. And one Chungy steps out from the brush and just kind of like points at you.
And its finger just lightly touches your face.
Do I recognize this Chungy as one of the ones that threw poop at me previously?
Yes, you did.
I'm going to do the 2 eyes, 2 fingers to my eyes, 2 fingers to it, 2 fingers to my eyes, 2 fingers to it.
It does the same thing, but as it's doing it, you feel a hand slap you in the back of the head as a Chungy from the brush to the right walks out and laughs.
Ah, damn it.
And they both point and they got you, you bitch.
Is that what the translation of that was?
Yeah.
All right.
Is that the one that I flung a little bit of my sludge bomb potion at?
Yeah, both of them.
I'm going to just pull out the potion and just look at them.
They freeze and look down.
I slowly put it back.
At this point, it is about 7 in the morning. Ironhammer, if you'd like to turn your flashlight off.
All right, flashlight off.
You guys are now at the base of the outpost.
So I guess we'll enter the outpost.
Do I have to roll to climb the tree?
No, I won't make you do that again.
You have your spider climbing boots. You can literally just walk up.
I'm trying to prove things to myself, all right? I'm my own dwarf, all right?
Whatever.
You just don't understand me.
It's not a phase, Mom.
You guys are able to get up into the outpost again as Mop helps the family get up. You see Toby is just excited about everything, especially being up in this fort of tree houses.
What was his reaction to the Chunkies?
It was an utter nightmare. He's seen them, but it still creeps him out. He likes the Astrals more than the Chunkies. But all 4 of you are now up on the main platform, yes, with Sergeant Arnie just manning the entrance. Welcome back. How was the mission?
Nice to see you again.
Same to you.
It was successful. We brought a handful of them back, as you can see, and we took out a couple more of those astrals along the way. We were able to speak with one of them before we took it out. It mentioned something about an invasion and something about Muldoon being their home. Does that mean anything to you?
No, not at all. Invasion. You might want to talk to Captain Rogers.
We also came across this tree that we destroyed. It looks like it opened up into something. We think there might be some kind of structure or something underneath. Do you think if I'm able to talk to Rogers, we might get a handful of guards to come out with us to help clear it out? I mean, it might take care of your astral problem.
Yeah, we might need to stock up on our defense as is anyway. But yeah, bring that up with him.
Sure. I think these kids could definitely use a bite to eat.
Of course, we will get them into Duven as soon as possible.
Good old groovy doovy.
My boy.
Is Rogers still in the infirmary?
Yes.
I'm going to start heading that direction. I'm going to see if I can get us some assistance if we decide to head back to that tree. You guys do whatever you need.
You guys want to do anything or just go to him?
Just go to, the only thing I need to do is rest, really.
Yeah, I need to rest.
But it's morning now, right? We walked basically all through the night, right?
Yeah, it's about like 7, 8 a.m. right now.
No. Yeah, I guess we can go talk to the person.
Yeah.
And rest after, maybe.
Oh, you guys are following me here. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, you can all walk into the medical hut.
Kind of awkward because, like, I said goodbye to them and then we all walked the same direction. It was one of those moments.
Yeah, it's like when you see someone at a grocery store and then keep running into every aisle.
Right.
I used to do that with your mom a lot, Ian.
Yeah, but she was probably just following you.
That's true. She'd trip me. She tripped my heels with a cart.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, didn't see you there.
In the medical tent, you see Gertie helping out a couple patients, and Captain Rogers is still in the back corner. His same position, just laying in a cot, and you can approach him.
Captain.
Lieutenant. I'm glad to see you.
Yes, sir. So we returned just now, actually. Wanted to let you know we brought back a couple of survivors that had mentioned that they had come from Cirrus, and we took out a couple astrals along the way as well. I was wondering if we'd be able to get any assistance with some of your guards in clearing out a potential astral outpost, potentially tomorrow or even the next day. We can maybe take care of this astral problem for you guys, hopefully once and for all.
Well, I'm glad you bring that up.
Because I'm an astral.
I'm an astral. I would be more than willing to offer you a few of our guards to clear out any astral camp whatsoever. What I was wondering, though, was would you be willing to take out or at least check out whatever these things are coming from?
Do you know whether they're coming from?
The north.
The north.
The north.
Ooh.
The north part of this island?
Like the north?
Was that where the big fucking tree was?
Exactly. Felix, you'd be the only one that knows, but yes.
Have you seen, like, are they anywhere near the big tree?
You've seen it, I'm assuming?
Yeah, I'm a bird.
Oh.
I was a bird.
He's a bird. Great. He's a fucking bird. Awesome.
Squawk!
Yes, that is the area I'm talking about.
Cool.
We had spoken to one of them who had mentioned something about an invasion. I think it would maybe be in the town's best interest to prepare just in case.
A what?
They had said the word invasion. At least that's right, guys. That's what you had told me.
That's what we think we were told. It's all very unclear.
Invasion. I mean, they've gotten pretty ballsy these last couple weeks, but...
Well, and I don't mean to, I guess, criticize or whatever. I know that you've been laid up as well. When I first arrived here, I was intercepted by 2 of the Chungis, and there were no guards present. If I would wanted to, I could have just snuck up on this entire settlement. I think that definitely, especially with talks of a potential invasion, there should be more guards keeping an eye out.
Are you telling me how to do my fucking job?
Oh, so we need more guards for an invasion. We need guards to go to a tree. I need guards out the ass. Lieutenant, if I was a more headstrong man, I would
demote you.
I would swipe you down where you stand.
Wow.
Why don't you stand up from that hospital bed and tell me that to my face?
Pussy.
Captain bitch.
That is a good point, though. We do not know what we are dealing with.
You think, I mean, the faggies probably have a keen interest in helping us out. They're not necessarily the best fighters, but meat shields, you know?
Excuse me? You want us to use them as shield?
Well, not
we've worked with them for decades.
What my companion means to say is we should be utilizing resources. That's
Okay, how about we get that dog and that horse down there and let them stand out front in the front lines?
You don't fucking
Just
talk
saying,
about
man.
Tank 2.
We're getting off the rails.
I tried to climb that tree and they hit me with rocks and poop. We could have them throwing rocks and poop at Astrals.
I'm sure they will stand with us should any Astrals invade. I promise you that.
How many guards do you have here at your disposal?
At least 4.
We've got at least 4 of them.
What do you mean by at least?
If you only have 4, I think it's a number you would know if it was that low.
At any point, they could just deputize any of the people who live there. Hand a badge to Toby. He could be a guard.
Here's your badge. Here's your sword.
Toby, come in.
You are now private, Toby.
How do you communicate with Cirrus?
Who?
Cirrus. How do you communicate with the main?
I don't know any
part of your
Cirruses.
society. I mean, surely as an outpost of Cirrus, you had to have had some way to contact them in the decades you've been here.
Oh, correct. Yes, we've got every outpost has a sending stone. If you're familiar, I don't know if Stenwick would be familiar.
I have no idea what that means. But does that mean that we can get in contact with them and have them send additional soldiers, guards, units to our location? I mean, if there's talk of an invasion, maybe it would benefit them as well to nip this thing in the bud.
Yes, I will check with them.
How long does it usually take for them to respond?
We should know within by the end of the day.
Okay. Well, I don't know how everyone else is feeling, but I could definitely use a little bit of rest. Do we want to sleep for a little bit and let them figure out what they're doing on their end? And hopefully by the time we wake up, we have an idea of what's happening.
I could also use some rest.
I've already fallen asleep.
I appreciate everything you've done so far, and I hope we can see this through as soon as possible. And until then, I would like to give you this. And you hand you guys a sack full of gold. There's 200 inside, as well as 4 potions of healing.
How much gold do I owe Nelson?
Another 50.
All right. If it's okay with you guys, I'd like to take 50 out of this fund. I have a debt to repay.
I mean,
whoa, Mr. Debt.
First off,
You think you just get to pay your debt off with party funds? I don't think so.
the way we've always addressed money is we just dole it out immediately for one. So we each get 50 gold out.
Oh, we all get 50. Okay, that's all I need anyway. How long has it been
And
since...
we each get a health potion.
How long has it been since I got off the boat?
Yes, you each get a health potion. The captain will say that they are from Duven.
Ah, groovy dude.
Is it what kind of? Is it a minor health?
Greater. Each one's a greater.
Greater. Okay.
Stenwick. I'm glad you asked because I have a note. You have been in the Hanami Forest at this point for 24 hours.
All right. I'm going to leave and untie Tank from the cart that he's pulling, and I'm going to ride him to where I left Nelson with my money.
Are you guys doing anything else or just wait until he gets back?
I mean, if we're not doing anything else today, I'm going to go start taking a long rest, I think.
Yeah, I'm going to take a long rest as well.
Stenwick, you are in the carriage with Tank up ahead. Ravioli, is he in the front seat?
No carriage. I untied him. So I actually have 2 horses. I have one that I procured from the stable master, and then I have Hank that I found at Bromnes's.
And what was your plan again?
So I'm leaving the one horse with the cart still tied up at the base of the trees, and then I am untying one of the horses and just riding it straight to where Nelson is. And I have no idea where Ravioli is because he is now left with Felix. So he was brought up into the trees, remember? And then I guess he was just waiting while we were gone.
Yeah, he was in my room.
Oh, he left him. Okay, no problem. All right, so yeah, I'm Stenwick after only about 15, 30 minutes, just heading due south, pass by the portal, and you come out to the beach with the very large boat still parked on the side. And there's currently nobody outside.
Is there still a ramp to get onto the boat?
Yep.
I'm just going to ride the horse right up the ramp onto the boat, tie it up on the boat, and then look for no.
Okay. Yeah, you'd assume at this point he's probably still inside in bed.
Nelson. I'm going to knock on the door.
Hello? Who is that? Stenwick, is that you?
Yes. Yeah, it's me. Sorry it took me so long to come back. I have the rest of the money I owe you.
Great. Sorry, I was sleeping. I didn't even expect this, but thank you. Are we ready to head out?
Well, so about that, it seems as though my stay here is going to be extended a little bit. It looks like you're going to have to return on your own. I think we're going to have an alternate departing. So it's been a pleasure. At this point, I don't want to waste any more of your time.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you have a place that you need to get back to. And now that it's sunrise, I think you can probably get back a little bit safer than our trip was out here. Yeah, I was able to meet up with a group of companions on this side, so it looks like we're going to be staying for a bit long. I'm going to give him an extra 10 gold pieces too, just for like the work that he's put in and for staying.
His smile grows even brighter, and he will thank you and tell you if you need any nautical machinery or any other kind of vehicle again, just to check with him and Bart.
I'll be in touch. You're a good guy. I appreciate everything.
And he will give you a salute as he starts to pack up his ramp.
I'm just going to hop back on the horse, and I really need to get some rest now. And I'm going to start heading back. Safe travels.
And you depart back up north again as you see Nelson ship off back to the mainland.
I'm just going to go back, tie the horse up, and then find a place to sleep.
Yeah, you can join back up with the boys again in the residential hut. Currently, Tank 2 Ravioli is trying to get some sleep as Chungies are messing around with him. So I guess the question is, what time do we all want to wake up?
Are we sleeping through the whatever? Yeah,
that's up to you guys.
What time is it now?
It's early.
Quite early morning.
It's it's like 8-9 a.m.
I just want to sleep a full 8 hours and then wake up like late afternoon.
Yeah, I'll sleep until dinner. I'll wake up.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Should we just do 4 hours and just do it? Because we're just going to wake up to be like awake for a couple hours and then go back to sleep.
I need to restore my health and my spell slots.
Yeah, I need my health and my spell slots back. So.
Yeah.
I would like to get a full long rest if we can.
I might just do a short rest and then do... What is the thing that I can do where I restore some of my HP during a short rest?
You roll your hit dice.
Hit dice? Yeah. I don't remember how that works. Yes. Yep. It's 1d10. So yeah, I'm just going to do a short rest and... You
should have more than one. I think you got multiple hit dice.
Yeah. So I have a recover. I have a recover option that resets maximum HP during this rest. So I'm just going to do that if I can.
Yeah, because you really don't have to worry about spell slots.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna rest for a couple hours if that's fine. Just go back up to full health without my spell slots. I mean, technically I have spell slots with Hunter's Mark and Alarm, but I don't need those right now.
Stenwick, you really only nap until about 2 p.m., whereas the rest of you guys will be sleeping until about 6 p.m.
I was thinking even less than that, like 2 hours worth until like noon.
Oh, yeah. If you want to wake up at noon, the rest of the guys can sleep till about 6 p.m. Stenwick, waking up from your nap, you can see everybody else in a pretty heavy slumber. There are no chunkies inside right now. They were kicked out. What would you like to do?
I'm just going to go over to, I guess, where Rogers is or whoever and just sit in on whatever preparations they're making, just to get an idea.
You can sit in as he talks with the guards in Cirrus. What you can gather is that the outpost currently has 8 guards total, including Rogers, so really only 7 that can fight. And Cirrus will be able to send out another, I'm going to say...
At least another 4.
Yeah, I was going to say they're going to send another 5 to get you to a full dozen, and they will be able to get there tomorrow. Is there any other information you'd like to know?
What kind of guards are they? Like, are they predominantly ranged, melee? Do they know what they're doing in the forest?
Yeah, they have all scavenged before. To break down 12 guards in total, you would have 6 rangers, 3 with swords, and 3 with spears.
So if they're coming tomorrow, I guess we just have today for a little bit of R&R.
Exactly.
Okay. I'm just going to hang around, maybe get to know Arnie a little bit better because he seems like a pretty cool guy. Did you guys want anything special done with Chris's body? I know I had mentioned it before. I had just buried it out in the woods, but did he have family or anyone that would want to pay their respects?
That's a good question. I personally would not know.
Maybe we could do some kind of long-term memorial or something there.
During the conversation with the sending stone to Cirrus, they tell you he didn't have any immediate family. However, they would appreciate any kind of memorial for him.
Well, all of us guards, I mean, we're kind of a family in a way. So he was one of us. Just something to think about. I'll rack my brain as well.
Stenwick, you can also notice between your conversations with all of the guards, I mean, the captain and the sergeant included, you can see they are warming up to you as these days go by. Yeah, I'm going to say, so it gets to be about 6 p.m. And the 3 of you guys can wake up from your full rest, full health, full spells and everything. If you'd like, you can head out. I'm gonna say you guys know that Stenwick has just been hanging out in the medical hut with Rogers and Arnie. If there's anything you guys would like to do with the rest of your day.
I'm looking for some grub.
That'll be Duven's.
Yeah, I'm gonna head over to Duven's too.
Go see Groovy Doovy.
Yeah, I'm also going to go to Duven.
I would like to meet them over there since I figured maybe waking up around this time.
You guys can walk into Duven's general store and / cafe and take a seat at a table. Everyone's favorite elf man will walk up. Welcome, everyone. I'm glad to see you all back. How was the mission?
Great.
What could I start you all off with today?
Well, I'm just waking up, so I'll take a beer.
He's taken aback by every single word in that sentence.
Dude, but I'm going to have one of those as well, please.
Great. And you too.
Make it 3.
Yeah.
What's your specials today?
I didn't bring any of my own food this time. That was kind of weird. I apologize. I was just kind of nervous. I was meeting these people for the first time. I was trying to make friends. It didn't work out.
That's perfectly fine. We've got a nice elk fillet with a side of a twice roasted potato and collection of greens from the forest.
I love elk, but have you ever tried DMT?
Sir, if you'd like it special,
that was not
if you'd like it special, we can include some.
Funny you should ask.
For the vegetarian in our party, I'd assume. Would you like a replacement of a jackfruit fillet?
A jackfruit fillet. I was just gonna say, give me 2 potatoes and the greens. There's no protein.
A jackfruit fillet. Have you ever seen a fresh jackfruit?
I don't even know what a jackfruit is.
They're fucking massive.
Yeah.
What do they
Hey, at
taste
least,
like?
It's a weird.
remember.
It's a strange taste. They're kind of buttery almost.
Sir, on your 2 potatoes, would you like bacon bits? That fakin' bacon?
Nah. I'll just take a potato, some butter.
He will take all of your orders and head into the back.
I want to try some of that fake and bacon. What is that?
It's chungy.
Okay, fine. he's a murderer.
How did you guys know that Astral was about to do what it did?
Because it was beeping. Everyone knows that beeping means explosions.
I thought it was just like a call, like it was calling for help or something. I've never seen anything that's done anything like that before. Yeah, just a little bit more of a heads up next time would be nice. But we all made it out in one piece, and we were able to help out that family as well. So that's good. It's good we're getting some backup in tomorrow. They send out a couple messages to Cirrus. Cirrus is going to be sending some guards to us. So come this time tomorrow, we'll have almost a dozen strong.
Nice.
At this point, Mop's going to show up and, you mind if I take a seat?
Of course not,
Anytime,
buddy.
brother.
Now it's a party, Mop. I pull out one of the bottles of wine.
Oh, jeez.
Do you just carry it on your person?
Yeah, everywhere I go. 8 bottles. Now down to 7.
Duven shows up with the 4 ales. Should I take these back?
Nope. Or drink it all.
Quick question. Since I've been here in the forest protecting that family, any word on Bromness?
We haven't seen Bromness.
Yeah. We went to his house, but his house was empty.
I don't know who that is.
I wasn't asking you. He will fill you in, though, that Bromness is the gatekeeper for Cirrus. Interesting. I expected him to go up after the attack, but I'm surprised he hasn't been back yet.
He's a big lad. Probably takes him a bit of time to get going anyway.
Penelope, when you were Trip, you did meet Bromness, didn't you?
Yeah, I did meet Bromness, and I actually, if you recall, when I was Scarlet, I busted a hole in his shed and or his house.
Well, yeah. But I mean, like, when you came to find us as Trip, you went up to Cirrus with Bromness, didn't you?
Right. Yep.
So he's still alive.
Yeah. His last known whereabouts was in Cirrus.
And Stenwick, you know that your alarm has not gone off yet.
You know, one of these days I'm actually going to have to get to Cirrus. It sounds like a pretty cool place.
It's not that cool.
You just have to watch it for all the big black discs.
Did we see Bromness when we dropped Top Knot off?
Nope.
But were we really looking for him?
Also, no. At this point, Duven will bring your entrees out. Watch out. They are piping hot.
Just the
Did
way
you,
I like
did you
them.
microwave these?
Oh, you know it.
Duven, have a seat. Drink with us.
It's a little busy right now, but
Is it busy?
I could spare one. Yes, it is busy. It's the only diner in the outpost.
He's just saying that with an empty room.
What are we cheersing to?
We're still alive.
Yeah, we are.
Another
still
day
alive.
behind us.
I got to kill an Astral. Let's do that.
All right. Cheers to being invaded.
Duven will clink and go to drink and say, wait, what? What was that
Just
last
drink
part?
your beer.
Oh, God.
These are really good. Duven, do you brew these yourself?
Yes, I do. I've got a tank in the back.
I have a tank at the bottom of the tree.
I have a tank at the bottom of the tree. And I have a tank too. Reaching down, I'm gonna pet tank too. I wanna put something out there now that unless I explicitly say otherwise, tank 2 is gonna follow me everywhere. Is that cool?
Yes.
We're
gonna forget him. We're gonna forget him right away.
Yeah.
He definitely seems to have taken a liking to you.
Well, that's because I'm not a shithead.
He was acting kind of funny whenever I first found him, though.
That's
I
because
don't
he
know.
missed
Just
me.
kind of, he was really out of it, not responding to anything, just kind of 1,000-yard stare.
Yeah, he was depressed.
Duven, how long have you lived in the forest for?
I have been here for probably about a decade now.
A decade. And you've never seen Astrals.
Not till recently, no. I've been here since I was about 20. Or no,
You're an elf.
I was going to say, yeah, I just remembered. Since I've been about 70. I was like, wait, he'd be like a teenager.
Like a 20-year-old elf is a baby.
Yeah, that's nothing.
Who's the oldest person in this outpost?
Probably me.
Okay.
Since he's the elf. I mean,
Who's the person who's been living at this outpost for the longest amount of time?
that would probably be Captain Rogers.
Never mind.
You looking for somebody else?
Looking for some like a Gertrude-like person who maybe had seen the Astrals like 150 years ago.
Oh no,
Old ass Gertie, old ass Gwen.
Yeah,
no,
Old ass Gwen.
dirty Gertie.
Are we just hanging out here for the rest of the night?
You're darn tootin'.
It's fine with me.
Well, yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get turned, son.
How did Larry? Why does Larry Bird know about the Astrals, but nobody else does?
Why does Larry Bird know about the Astrals?
Stenwick.
We've had this conversation.
We have had this conversation.
Stenwick doesn't know either.
2 weeks ago. Yeah, he just started talking about it one day.
Do you trust your boss?
King DuPont? Oh, absolutely. He's a wise king. I know it may not always seem that way, but the man knows what he's doing. And the people, they're coming around. I really think that he's inspiring confidence in the masses.
Does he know what he's doing? He made it seem like those guys, the scoundrels, I can't remember their name, the tyrants, were a pretty big threat. And then we went to find them, and there were two of them.
And they really weren't that bad.
And we killed them all. Except for Toad.
So if it's all the same to you guys, I'd rather us just not talk about this anymore. Thanks.
Defensive.
Well, yeah. I'm just going to down whatever alcohol is in front of me.
Anyway, I think Larry Bird's a shithead. Back to the topic at hand.
Duven's drunk. He's going to say, yeah, I to that. And just down on him.
Nice. I cheers at them.
During dinner rush.
Yeah.
Just totally sloshed.
Yeah. I mean, look, you're entitled to whatever opinion that you have. He knew about these Astrals. It seems like before anyone else did, and he recognized them as a threat. That's why he tasked you guys with tracking them down. I don't know what else you want. I mean, I've been in that throne room. I've seen the way you guys behave there. I mean, he has shown nothing but restraint in dealing with your behaviors, especially I'm nodding over at Felix, especially that one.
He still owes us quite a bit of money, if I remember.
If I remember correctly, 2 million platinum.
100 million platinum, I think, was the agreed upon price.
I am not the treasurer. I was not there for. That's between you and them. But my point stands. He saw a threat, he recognized it, and he sent you guys out to deal with it. People who have already proven yourselves to be effective.
You're goddamn right.
Something I agree with or not.
Yeah, fucking. I drink another.
Well, you guys are having your little spaff.
Spaff.
How long?
That's not a word.
It is now.
Yeah. It's a spaff infection.
A spaff? How long are you guys staying here?
I'm just gonna hang out with these guys until it's late enough to sleep, and then I'm gonna wake up and then move out in the morning when the other guards get here.
All right.
Penelope, how much are you able to put back?
Quite a bit. You want to have a little drink off?
I mean, if you're not opposed to it.
Fucking turd, son.
I mean, we did a good job today. I mean, we saved those people. We had. I got my back all fucked up. It still hurts. It's kind of like a throbbing pain now. But
if you would have slept instead of being a nosy little bitch.
I'm gonna sleep like a baby tonight, especially when I get some more alcohol in me. So, you in or not?
I'm in. I'm gonna ask Duven. How much is it for these ales?
Scooby Dooby Duven.
Keep it quiet, but for you guys, 50 silver each.
50 silver? I shout at the top of my lungs.
I was going to take another 50 gold that I just got and put it on the table and say, we got to drink all this. But that seems like a
recipe for alcohol poisoning. How much for just the
50
keg?
Silver? That's 5 gold a drink.
50 silver per drink.
Is it really?
That's 5 gold. Yeah, 1 gold piece is 10 silver.
Wow, I thought it was more than that. Then I'm going to say he's going to lean over Penelope and whisper 5 silver.
5 silver?
I want it to be cheap.
Even better.
50 cents a drink, essentially.
Basically, yeah.
Assuming that gold is $1 and the other.
That's what I was trying to go for, yeah.
I think, a solid chunk of gold is probably about $1.
In real life.
Yeah.
It's really depreciated.
I'm gonna take out 25 gold. I'm gonna put it in front of me. I'm gonna take out 25 gold and put it in front of Stenwick. So this is our quota.
Whoever gets through it first.
Oh my, that's 50
Say, I'm an alcoholic who's been drinking for 200 years. I don't know if I could do that.
Well, I was gonna just ask how much like a keg was.
Are you trying to kill me?
The whole battle, dude.
Well, we could just post it up next to our little table. We've got 4.
Yeah, it's like when you buy like a beer. You buy like a beer tower.
Yeah, I think we should do that.
Dude, and how much for the whole keg?
I gotcha. He's not even going to tell you. He's going to go into the back and just wheel out like almost like a mini tank full of ale. It's real struggle to push it up and get it near the table. It just lands on the ground with a giant thump. He pats the top of it. This baby fits so much ale.
Tapping the bunghole.
Where
I
did you
do
guys
the honors
sleep?
of tapping the keg.
Where did you guys sleep earlier today? Do they have rooms made up for us?
In the bunk shack.
In the bunk shack.
In the bunk shack.
All right. How far is that from Duven's?
30 feet.
If we get fucked up, we can still get there.
Assuming we don't fall out of the tree.
I'd say there's no guardrail.
That's what I was gonna ask.
All right. We should all tie ropes to each other before. Duven, let me ask you something. I know that you have alcohol here. Do you have anything else that produces a desired effect when you
are we doing
are
drugs?
taking it?
I'm trying to figure out how far he's going.
I'm not aware of what is allowed and not allowed here. I don't know what the rules.
He's looking for a little bit of wacky tobacco.
But in New Haven, we're not allowed to partake in anything quite like that. I'm wondering if anything of that nature is allowed here. I'm thinking like along the lines of spices.
Oh, baby, you want some of that sticky.
Some of that sticky.
Sticky icky.
Duven, there's just something about you that tells me that you know where the good stuff comes from.
You've got a certain amount of shade around you.
Some of Duven's doobies is what I'm curious about.
Oh, baby. He will return.
Chungy ungy.
He'll return with a suitcase. And just slowly lift it up as smoke pours out of it.
What would a medieval suitcase look like?
Just wood.
It's a hard
wood box.
Or is it a modern suitcase?
It's just a wooden box with a handle.
With wheels.
So he opens up this cedar box, and inside you see wrapped up cylinders with some green and brown stuff kind of falling out of it. If you're ready to get wild, I'm going to need everybody to roll a constitution.
He says in character.
Before I do this, just out of curiosity, how are we going to be feeling tomorrow morning? Because we do have a big day ahead of us. This is going to mess us up tomorrow morning.
You'll be feeling all right.
Oh, shit. Okay, I rolled a natural 18. I don't know what my my constitution's +0. So I rolled 18.
I'm a pious man. I won't put that poison in my body, I say as I drink down another ale.
Ironhammer, roll me with advantage.
21 with advantage.
16 was
19.
Felix. Even though Felix rolled the lowest, but is also the one that is clearly done his fair share of drugs.
Tons of drugs.
Like I think I said that Felix did a lot of acid.
I'm just imagining like it's just hubris. you take the biggest hits out of anybody.
Exactly. So in round 1, Felix, the mix of taking those, I'm going to say you took like 5 straight, like to the dome, buddy. Just coughing and hacking. However, you start down in the beer, at the ale as well, and you currently are out after the first round. Duven looks at the rest of you guys and says, "All right, pussies, another Constitution."
Oh no, that's a 6.
I got a nat 1.
Oh, I got a nat 20. As they're smoking, I'm still continuously just pounding beers.
You're just pounding. You feel nothing at this point. Stenwick.
Some good stuff. Duven, my man.
Stenwick, you look and feel like you're going to throw up. That is until you look over at Penelope and there's already vomit down his shirt.
Knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater.
Mom's spaghetti.
Duven
spaghetti.
That's what this is called.
That's the name of this episode. Is Duven
spaghetti.
I'm making that note right now. Name of episode is Duven's Spaghetti. Felix and Penelope, if you guys want to start tying ropes to each other.
But they're so fucked up, they're just like tying it to themselves.
Stenwick and Ironhammer, we are on our final round. If there's any cheating you guys would like to do, please do it now.
So Penelope tying like rope to each other. So like Felix is leaving right now, so Penelope has to go with him.
You're basically being drugged to the bathroom.
Just unconsciously drugged to the bathroom. I'm 19, 22 actually with my Constitution head. I'm smashing these Constitution rolls.
I'm just going to...
Can't climb a fucking tree, but I can drink.
I'm just going to look at Ironhammer. You're going down. I rolled this to 16.
You're about 200 years too early, lad.
So in our the end of our competition, Duven will raise Ironhammer's fist after you guys go shot for shot, and Stenwick, you're following it up with a hit every time until finally your head just rests again on the table.
I think I'm just gonna rest here.
Ironhammer, you're still sober as a rock.
It's just like water.
It's like 2 a.m. and it's like you just woke up.
Duven, I'm gonna give you a lesson in how to brew a strong ale. Is Duven like wasted as well now too?
Yeah, Duven's fucked up too. He was partaking, but not as hard.
Well, I've got my brewer's kit. I'm gonna spend the next hour teaching Duven how to make real beer.
Wait, Ironhammer. Wait, back.
We're talking business right now, all right?
Ironhammer, it's important.
Not more important than beer.
Ironhammer, come back.
Bye.
Wait, he was showing me how to make beer.
Wait, I had a question.
Dude.
Ironhammer.
What's your fucking
Ironhammer, wait, you were teaching me.
fucking question.
Can you...
Okay, you go first, so then and I'm me.
One thing at a time.
I just wanted to arm wrestle.
Wait, you can't do that without me.
All right, 3-way arm wrestle.
I'll pull this direction.
I'll pull up.
I guess since I'm so short, I'll pull down.
Do I roll with disadvantage?
No, Duven does.
I only rolled a 5.
I rolled a 7, so...
It's the worst arm wrestle.
He only got an 8.
Duven gets a nat 20. Just lifts us into the air.
You guys are basically just holding fists in the air as your head's on the table.
I'm on my tiptoes, like trying to... All right, Duven, let's go make some real beer.
I'm just going to lay on the table. I'm actually going to push the stuff off the table because it's so soft. And then I'm just going to lay it here.
Felix, are you back at the table now with Trip at your feet, or Penelope.
Yeah. So key everyone in. Felix was taking a shit.
Yeah, Penelope was tied to you, so he was next to your feet the entire time.
Penelope was there. Yeah.
He saw.
I want to ask, while I was away, did I happen to find the chungies that have been throwing poo at me?
Did you keep your poo with you?
Yeah, you could see them in the corner of the diner. They were just kind of hanging out, snacking on stuff.
Do they notice me?
Roll me a stealth.
15.
No, they don't notice you. However, they do notice Penelope somehow hovering across the floor. So you're in the clear.
Stealth attack.
Okay. Roll with advantage.
Nat 20.
Fuck.
I don't even have to roll my second one.
How are we doing this?
So
You kill him with your poop. He
returning
falls right out of the tree.
returning from the bathroom, Felix locks eyes with the chungies that don't notice him.
What? Wait, what?
Like my eyes.
I'm looking at them, but they don't know I'm there.
Yeah.
They're staring right at me, but they didn't know.
No, okay. I see my eyes lock on the chungies. So my eyes lock on the chungies that had been throwing poop at me. Felix, feeling the familiar rumble in his stomach, goes and relieves himself and returns with a handful of shit and just yells, "Hey, fuckers," and just launches it right into the face of both chungies. It like splatters, like spreads like a shotgun blast.
Well, now I have to ask you, on a scale of 1 to 10, where are we at?
How wet was it?
I had greens and potatoes. So there's some good fiber in that. I'm going to say...
You think it's in there already? It's been like an hour.
True. I'll tell you.
Remarkably efficient.
I'll roll a D10. It's a 10. I just shit a diamond.
It hurt. You're bleeding.
Yeah. So I guess you're going to have to determine how the chungies feel about this hitting them.
You know what happens is they get splattered in the face, obviously pissed. They look at each other, they wipe it off, and then they see you and they point and just do the two fingers to their eyes, 2 fingers to yours, and then they point and just laugh. And then they take both of their fingers, they go to each other's necks and like slit it, like, and then they point at you. Like they're gonna kill you. Oh.
I'm going to like in the Matrix, do the fucking crazy arm thing and then like bring it on.
Meanwhile, the entire time, Penelope's just thrashing around from the room on the ground.
Can I stand up menacingly and just hold my crossbow at them?
I really wish you
What
would.
the fuck? As you're drunk, Duven's gonna kick you out. Roll a Constitution.
That would be just straight up murder someone.
Roll a Constitution.
I swing my crossbow.
Disadvantage.
Duven.
Disadvantage.
Duven.
Yes, Denwick.
I want
No, we're making beer. He's not here.
Well, I was standing up behind Felix to look at the chungies.
Yeah.
I rolled a 4.
Did I just get shot in the ass?
Okay, hold up. Wait a minute. Stenwick, what are you trying to do? Because they're making beer in the back.
I want to find Duven.
Okay, roll me investigation.
Disadvantage.
9.
You can tell by the vomit that he's probably in the back.
I follow the clues.
Okay, you see in the back, you see Ironhammer as if he's like a professor trying to explain how to make ale to Duven, but Duven's like just hung over on the table.
Duven.
Yes.
I have an idea. I said, I have an idea.
I heard you.
I need a potion. You make potions?
Maybe. What do you want?
I need a potion that would make a person really smart. Do you have that? I don't know how magic works. Do you have one of those?
Of course.
Who are you going to try to make really smart?
Just go to the other side of the diner. You'll find it. It's blue.
Okay, I go to the other side of the diner and I look for a potion of intelligence.
Roll an investigation.
14 plus 2. Am I with disadvantage now?
Yeah, do disadvantage.
9.
You're still able to find the blue potion. There's really nothing labeled here. However, you can find the vial.
I'm going to take it and I'm going to go over to where we were just drinking. Does Felix have his drink out still?
All of the drinks are out currently.
I'm going to mix it in with his ale.
Meanwhile, Penelope, you're trying to join in on this little scuffle with your crossbow out. However, with Felix standing directly in front of you, you accidentally shoot it off because you're still fucked up. But thankfully, it just goes off into the ceiling.
How high is the ceiling?
Probably about 10 feet.
I'm just going to stand behind Felix, like, picture like I'm just blacked out and like my eyes are just white and like I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm just going to stand there, just like not move.
And just stare at it.
Yeah.
Even the Chungies now, they're not laughing. They're like, what the fuck is going on? Like, he actually just shot at us. Even the Chungies are looking at Felix like, is this dude all right?
Felix is going to stare back at the Chungies and just go, hey, baby.
They get up and leave. They're actually kind of scared at this point.
And then seeing my drink that seems oddly fuller than when I left it last, I'm going to down it.
No, it's not. Oh. So I'm trying to give Felix like a flowers for Algernon kind of moment where he realizes, like, now that he's smarter, how much of a mess he is, just for a moment before it fades away. Like, his hands are still covered in shit. He has pee all over him. He's just a mess. And I want him to know how much of a mess he is.
And you did this when you were drunk and high.
Yeah, I just want him to know that he's a mess. That's all I want.
Felix, your intelligence is now a +5 for 3 hours.
But I want him to then know after the intelligence goes away that he's not, that he's a mess, but also he's dumber than he was.
You're never going to have this again. That's so rude.
Well, funny story. So in this moment of clarity, Felix is going to be like, I need to take care of this incontinence.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yep.
No.
He cures his incontinence.
No, we can't do this.
Yeah, he is. He's going to do it.
Andrew, look at what you did.
Using my alchemy kit, Felix is going to make a potion of bladder keeping.
You can't just make shit up. That's not how I get this is imagination. We're having fun. Like, oh, creatures and all that. You can't just make bladder control.
A potion of bladder keeping.
Then what do I need to do to keep from peeing myself?
You have a +5 to your intelligence boost, so roll me an intelligence roll with disadvantage.
It's a 19.
Stenwick, you did this to yourself.
But it's a potion, right? Would it last forever? I'm assuming it would wear off after a while.
Why don't you just sew your pee hole shut?
Good point.
Problem solved.
Yeah, just do surgery on yourself in this diner. Just lay on the table and strip naked.
And so my people shut.
He just created a catheter.
What does like healing magic actually do in this game? Could I do that?
What, cure my incontinence or sew my pee hole shut?
I mean, probably both.
Come over here.
Like, do people get incontinence in a world of healing magic?
You're the one that made me incontinent.
Like, do things like diabetes exist? It's just, I'm curious now.
Well, anyway, Felix, the leak has stopped for the time being.
What do you mean for the time being?
I mean, we're not going to, nothing's permanent. It may be, we don't know yet. I have not thought that through. But as of now, you are not peeing anymore.
Ah, sweet.
That maybe you should treat people nicer.
No, I just stopped peeing. And now I'm going to take a shower and clean my robes.
And then we find out the whole time his robes were like stark white.
My Yeti robe is.
It is.
Oh yeah.
Well, it was.
It was.
Did I follow Felix? Did you go back to the tavern when you were done
Your
with the
hands are still tied. You're still tied together.
Yeah, we're still tied together.
So you came to wherever I'm showering.
He kept the rope on.
Yeah, I kept the rope on.
Everything else came off.
Where do you shower at in the tree?
Yeah, Dungeon Daddy.
There is a collection of palm leaves tied together so that there's always a stream of water nearby your resting hut.
Also, you can just create water.
Yeah. Felix can do that too.
Yeah. But yeah, you can drag Penelope over and wash yourself off. Do you wash Penelope off because he's covered in vomit and he's blacked out?
I mean, are you basically asking if I'm showering with Penelope? I guess we're tied together already.
I mean, he's not conscious at all.
So that doesn't make it any less creepy.
Real friends bathe friends.
I'm going to bathe him and then just wait until the next morning.
Good morning, sleepyhead.
Penelope, I think that means we need another roll.
A 1d6 or a 1d12, I guess.
I'll give him a 12.
Oh.
Please be a 1. Please be a 1. Please be a 1.
Whoa!
Damn it.
Like a little kickstand.
Yeah, you don't have to prop Penelope up. He doesn't help.
My baby's arm holding an apple.
It's like a 12 soft, or are you getting excited in the shower?
Well, better roll a d20 for hard.
A d20 for hardness?
A d20 plus 12.
Natural 1. It just sinks inside of him.
It gets smaller.
So it goes from 12 and then retracts.
Penelope's actually asexual, so
His potion had side effects.
I'm just picturing Penelope and Felix naked, tied together, as Hannah Montana's Best of Both Worlds is playing over top.
the chungies are there watching.
Yeah, the two chungies join you to wash their faces off.
From 20 feet away.
Yeah.
Can the chungies touch their own faces?
Yeah, their elbows are like right half.
So their elbows just fold back totally.
I like to imagine that they have multiple elbows, so their arms can.
Fuck me.
Where are the rest of them? Is it just like everything
all up and down the arm?
Their entire arm is just knuckles.
Like every 1 or 2 feet, it's just another elbow.
I hate these things even more. Every time we reference one, the more fucking cursed. I just imagine they walk around in pain all the time. It's really just a begging to be killed.
Please kill me.
Take me from this plane of earth.
That's why they keep pissing you off, because they can't do it themselves. They can't reach.
Their arms are just slightly too short.
The 4 of you, all tied up. I'm picturing you guys going to sleep tied up together as well.
Did Felix clothe me, or after I was done?
That's up to Felix.
I mean, do you have? I guess. Well, no, because our clothes were drying, so we're just naked.
All right, so Felix and Penelope, peckers out. The 4 of you all enter into the hut and sleep blissfully on your cots. I'll say you get to bed about 1, 2 in the morning and are rudely woken up just a couple hours later at twilight as you hear the sound of a spear enter and exit through a guard's throat as you wake up to the sounds of blood-curdling screams at about 4 in the morning.
Jesus Christ.
And we'll end it there.
No. We're all fucked up.
And naked.
You're fucked up naked and tied with ropes.
Don't worry, man. I'm sober. I'll just smash everything.